Health Check is presented by
Island Cancer Center.
There are times when figuring out a diagnosis for a patient requires that a special procedure be conducted called magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI. Locally, there's only one nationally accredited center, the Guam Radiological Center. Dr. Nathaniel Berg shares what this means.
Currently, there's only one way for a patient to know if a sophisticated study, such as an MRI, is being done at a level that meets national standards. The only way for someone to know that is accreditation. If a facility is accredited, they are meeting national standards. If they are not, there's no way to know.
Not only does accreditation mean quality imaging by 5 nationally accredited technicians, but according to Dr. Berg, being accredited means Medicaid and Medicare patients are covered for the procedure.
This is the 3rd time in a row that Guam Radiology Consultants has become reaccredited, and that there is a Medicare and Medicaid patients only have one choice. They have to go to accredited facilities, and Guam Radiology Consultants is the only place that has had an accredited MRI facility ever on Guam.
And while getting an MRI can be a bit scary for some patients, Dr. Berg says the MRI device at his center is not like others.
MRI traditionally was done in a long tunnel, and I personally have had that same experience of feeling very confined and in a very tight space for a long period of time. Fortunately, we have a very wide bore. The circle that you lie in, the little donut, if you will, is much shorter and much wider. In fact, it's about as wide as they make them, so that makes it a much more comfortable procedure.
While receiving an MRI is less stressful, when should one be done?
MRIs are done almost always after more basic studies have been done. For instance, if you're having back pain, you would have gotten x-rays done before someone would feel a need to do an MRI.
Yet a patient cannot just walk in and request an MRI. They must first get a physician's referral.
MRI is an expensive study, but at Guam Radiology Consultants, we're not just a healthcare clinic. We feel like we're an advocate for healthcare for the entire community. And we think that's an important part of our history, is that we've always provided care based upon the necessity of the person's medical condition.
Berg adds that while a full-body MRI can be done, it's best to receive targeted MRIs, focusing on certain areas that will avoid unnecessary anxiety that comes with waiting for results, as well as avoiding further unnecessary procedures. The doctor says receiving an MRI is one of the most expensive procedures conducted, and because of this, he stresses the importance of asking any facility offering MRIs whether that they are in fact accredited. This ensures that you as a patient receive a quality MRI and decreases the chance of misdiagnosis.
Health Check is presented by
Island Cancer Center.